Hey guys, what is up? Zane here, and welcome to another video. And in today's video, I will be getting into another story time. And in today's story time, I will be getting into COVID. Now, COVID has been super hard since it has started, and it sucks. Like, in all honesty, dude, boo to COVID. Honestly, like when it comes down to it, just boo COVID. But regardless to what I do have to say, is for story times, I will be having it a lot better now. And by that, I mean I will start writing scripts for my story times. And this is just so I can focus a lot more when I'm writing a story time. So, yeah, that is just a heads up for my story times. I will start to write a script. And the reason being is because I want my story times to be authentic. Anyways, now to start, I want to get into the positive of COVID. In my eyes, this is the most ambitious I have ever been in my life so far. I did my first 30-mile run recently, which means I can't do 100 miles. Trust me, I'm going based on my zombies logic, and it is never wrong. I'm joking. I'm going based on someone who is reputable. Also, speaking of zombies, I got my highest round recently, which was 234, but it did result in a crash on that unlucky round 234. Unfortunately, but even so, I still plan on getting to 256. Another positive of COVID is I have decided to start doing daily uploads, which has been super difficult, don't get me wrong, but it has been worthwhile in the end. After all, I love bringing videos to you all because my objective is to make your day just a little bit brighter, and if I'm doing that, I'm doing great. After all, it is the least I can do whilst I'm here. Now let's get into the negatives of COVID. Since COVID has started, my mind has not felt right at all. Because I can't stop making mistakes, and in all honesty, I have felt like nothing but a burden to those around me. And I feel like I shouldn't be here at all. In truth, I just want to disappear. I prayed not too long ago for God to take me away from here, and to just kill me, quite simply, because of how much of a burden I am to others and those around me. And the reason is, this amongst many other reasons, was someone who was really close to me was suicidal, like I was a long time ago, and I didn't even realize it at all. He would even cut himself as I did a long time ago. But not only that, there are so many contributing factors, as I did say, in my eyes, to which I will keep to myself. All I can truly say is all I learned from COVID is how worthless I am and how much of a burden, and that all I truly want is God to take me away and kill me because I cannot stop making mistakes. Now, since COVID has started, I have been more alone than I ever have been, because I talk to my close friends once a week, but sometimes not even at all, and it even goes on for months. And I hope it does get better, because the majority of them I haven't talked to in a while, either in person or online. Now, even though it has been super tough to deal with COVID, and even myself at times, considering how many mistakes I make on a daily, mainly just because of how retarded I am. Anyways, although COVID is hard, and life is super tough at times, I do need to remember to stay strong, and keep moving forward, because I know that things will get better regardless of what happens to me. Also, even though I'm bringing up the bad side of COVID and my issues, please don't feel sorry for me in the slightest. Because my life is not lavish, and I deserve everything that's thrown at me. And I truly do believe that. In conclusion, COVID has been rough, and it will continue to be rough, unfortunately. And it feels like stones are being thrown at me. But I will just keep fighting, because I believe in my heart it will get better. Don't forget either, we are almost done with COVID for real. We have a vaccine, lads. And when COVID is over, I will celebrate with 3% milk for the homies, alongside some cake Super Mario 64 style, and maybe some Super Mario 64 gameplays. Maybe alluding to something. But all jokes aside, even though COVID is rough alongside my thoughts, I want everyone to clench onto their lives and to fight for a better tomorrow, because I will. And even though I face heavy adversities, which I have yet to mention and I still have yet to hear, just remember, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall.